Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I am back renovating another city living apartment, and this time it is Penny Pizzazz's apartment. It's one of my all-time favorite apartments out of both city living and the eco lifestyle expansion pack. That name of that pack is so hard for me to remember, but either way, I thought it would be fun to do a pretty spacious one-bedroom apartment for a single sim who is an art student. And I was thinking they're a bit older of a student. Like they're not an adult sim, they're a young adult, but they're not fresh out of high school. They haven't just aged up into a young adult. They are going to college a little bit later, so they have worked for a while, so they do have a bit nicer of an apartment. They have some money saved up, and maybe they were going down a different career path and they just decided that it wasn't for them. I don't know what that career necessarily was. Let me know if you guys have any ideas, but I was thinking it'd be kind of fun if they were working some job right out of high school for a long time. Maybe they had already gone to school for something else and it was kind of like a quick degree or something. I don't know. But yeah, they worked at this for a while. They were pretty successful, but it just really wasn't for them. And so this sim that lives here has decided that they want to go back to school and pursue an art degree. So I made a little like station on their desk in the bedroom with some art supplies, and I need to remember to upload them to the gallery. You'll see when we go on into the bedroom that I used the tool mod a very long time ago to create these, and I haven't used them or uploaded them to the gallery, but I'm finally using them and I will upload them to the gallery. I'll make a note to remind myself, and if I don't upload it, please remind me in the comments or on Twitter somewhere. Tell me to upload them to the gallery. But either way, we'll talk about that more when we go on to the bedroom. But yeah, I thought that was kind of a fun storyline and a nice simple one to decorate an apartment around. But the main thing I wanted to do was use the new items that came in a free update. There are so many new beautiful items to the game, and they're all creator made, which I think is amazing. I think that is such a cool thing. I'm so happy that the Sims team is continuing with this idea of involving game changers in the creation of the game. As I'm sure some of you guys know, I was a part of a collab for The Sims 4 Snowy Escape, creating the builds for that expansion pack along with Lil Simsy, Deligracy, and James Turner. And so I think it's really awesome that they not only worked with us for that project, but they're continuing to work with other Simmers in the community. And yeah, so you will see a couple of items in this apartment, like the TV stand, the dresser. I don't think I ended up using one of the kitchen tables that came with this update, but the plant on the table that I end up using is part of the update. So there's a few different objects, but not everything that came in the update. But the build and buy objects were created by Hey Harry and Peacemaker, which I am very excited about. I've used both of their custom content before, and I think they're very talented, and I'm very happy to see their stuff featured in the game. I think they totally deserve it, and I'm really happy for them. And then the other creators that were featured were part of Create a Sim, and then also some food, which I think is pretty cool to have some custom food in the game. So the food was created by Ice Mun Mun, and now forgive me if I say any of these creators' names incorrectly. I will definitely try my best. But yeah, the Create a Sim items, there's a ton of new Create a Sim items, and a lot of different creators worked on those. So it was A. Harris, Double O Brittany, Story Legacy Sims, Peachy Fairy, Grim Cookies, Lumia, and Feral Poodles. So yeah, congratulations to everybody that was asked to be a part of this project. I think it's really awesome, and I'm really happy to see The Sims continuing, bringing more content into the game created by Simmers. So I think it's awesome. But either way, this is the plant I was talking about. It's adorable. I absolutely love it. It was created by Hey Harry, and she did an amazing job. I believe she also created the tables. There's two different versions, a long version and then a small one. And she may have created, yeah, I think she created the chairs and then some bar stools to go along with it. So honestly, there's several different things that you won't see in this apartment that I need to use in more builds. And then Peacemaker made the table that I used for the TV stand, and then also the dresser in the bedroom. And I'm not sure if there's any other things. I'm a bit behind on all of the news that's been going on in The Sims, because I'm sure most of you guys know by now, because I've mentioned it in like most of my recent videos and then all through while I was pregnant. But I am taking care of a baby these days, so I'm a bit behind. Today there was the drop of the Sims 4 kits, which I am actually really excited about. I think this is what I've wanted stuff packs to be, but they're smaller than I wanted them to be, but they are cheaper. So either way, I'm super excited to have more just stuff added to the game. I'm hoping that they'll come really frequently and we'll just have, you know, just little things here and there. And if you're not interested in them, then you won't have to buy them. But either way, that's a discussion for a different video because none of that stuff is in this apartment. But either way, here you can see I'm decorating the kitchen. I wanted it to look really lived in and decorated, so I'm using different clutter items from the build and buy menu, but also from the debug menu, just to make it feel more lived in and decorated, because yeah, that's what I like to do. And of course I made sure that there is some counter space free so your Sims aren't blocked when they go to cook anything. And yeah, I think the kitchen turned out really cute. I love the combination of that tile that we got in a free update along with the cabinets from Jungle Adventure. I think they just go nicely together in my opinion. So I thought that was really pretty. And also the wood tone on that table that I ended up using. The table is from the Sims 4 Snowy Escape, but the wood tone actually matched the kitchen really nicely. So I was pretty pleased with that. At least I think it does. I am using Reshade again. So it didn't last very long with me not using Reshade. So hopefully not too many of you guys are bothered by that, because the game without it is just so flat and dull looking. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but that's how I feel, especially when I go to take screenshots and I'm just like, they just look so bland. But either way, I decided to use Harry's, actually, the CC creator that is featured in this collaboration that you'll see in this apartment, like I've mentioned. But yeah, it's her Reshade. I will have the tutorial and like the download link in the description, so if you guys want to use it yourselves. I did make a few adjustments. They're not the same adjustments I think that I made prior, because I used to use this Reshade for a really long time and then I tried out a different one, which I still really love. But yeah, either way, I will put the changes that I made in the description, so if you guys want it to look exactly like my game, then you can do that. If not, her original Reshade is beautiful and you can see it in the tutorial, and I think she has some like pictures and stuff, so if you want to see what it looks like without the adjustments. But anyways, I'm continuing on to the bedroom. I quickly decorated the hallway leading into the rest of the apartment and the bathroom. I've done a similar layout to this before, and I actually really like this layout for the apartment. I think it kind of just makes sense and it flows really nicely. I've done so many different layouts actually, because this apartment I think is such a good shape for creating different layouts. The window placement is sometimes a little bit frustrating. I wish that was something that we could change. I honestly don't mind that we can't change the whole building too much. Of course, I would like to build my own apartments, but if they're gonna function this way, I wish we could change up the windows a little bit. That way it would make doing different layouts a bit easier. But then again, I kind of like the limitation to add like a challenge for creating floor plans. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever be 100% pleased. But anyways, here you can see I'm creating the little art station. So instead of giving this Sim a computer or, you know, like a desktop or a laptop, I decided to give them a drawing tablet. I figured they probably have a laptop in their inventory, but they probably also have an easel in their inventory too that they carry around and take to different places to paint maybe different like landscapes or something. Either way, I wanted it to look a little bit more modern, and that's why I used the tablet. But here you can see I'm using the objects that I moved with the tool mod. If you guys haven't seen the tool mod yet, I've been meaning to do a tutorial at some point, but it gives you the freedom to move different objects on like different axes and be able to place them in the world and stuff. It's really cool. It's a really cool mod and I really like it. But I will upload these things to the gallery. They work really easily. All you have to do is make sure they don't snap to a surface like these paintbrushes, because if they do, then they'll go back to their original like flat laying orientation. So you may not want that if you want them to look like this. But either way, I just clutter up the desk with those different items and then add some artwork here on the wall. And then this is it for the apartment. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!
I used to fall apart, lose myself, then give my heart away. Come and go in shady places. I used to sit and stare. Now the light runs through my lashes. Oh, it's taken 40 years, blood, sweat and tears. You are the love. I can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. You give me that sweet love, those warm open kisses. Oh, well, you are the love. Life has a quirky way. Circle breaks, we find a new day. And strangers we know become husbands. Every dance has its pain.